I just wrestled a perp who was getting the upper hand on a cop in a dark alley. It was not a dark, Ellis Street and Jones in the dark. It was crazy. Damn, this guy had leverage. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. I just got into wrestling. I just had a match. Check it out. 48 seconds of slow motion. So I had to help the cop. He was getting leverage. I had to help a cop who was wrestling. Check this out. I had to save the cop. So I got on top. Then I dropped the phone. You can't record if you see. Would you put the phone down and you help? Okay, that's a classic example. I could have just kept filming, right? The guy was reaching around the cops. What was I gonna do? I saw him reaching for the cop's belt, bro. What am I gonna do? I gotta walk by. Fuck out of the way. You know what I'm saying? It went right into the store, right behind. You see the store? There's a liquor store in this. You see the liquor store? Man, but that's where I shop. Don't come between me and my hurricane, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me put. Nothing is set up right. I can't get anything to load. Do you see that? Nothing will load. Turn off that subcounter. This one loads. But that's not the one I want. I want to keep this one up. Subcounter. It's back. Oh my God, shit's working. About time. Now back to normal. I even squished my packets. They got all crushed up because I was squeezing that dude. And then 5 cop cars rolled in. Boop, 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 boop. And then within 2 minutes, there were 20 cops on that street. And right at the last minute, while I was holding his legs together, He tried to stand up. He tried to stand up. Okay, he had one final surge. And then by the time he had that final, when you feel that life come out of his legs, you let go. He was still arguing and yapping in the non-lethal situation. No, might have saved his life. Might have saved the cop's life. Yeah, I could have. He was reaching for the belt. You don't have time for that because I'm coming through. I'm coming through. I'm not turning around trying to walk down this dark ass street. It's just safer to just grab a leg. That's my first action in a long time. Oh my God, I got some action. I love some action. Can you see that? No, you can't. I love some action. Can you see that? Put that up. No, you can't. I love some action. Mute the laptop. Wow, yeah, totally. Take that off my bucket list. You're on my street. You might have to. Then I just went in the liquor store and got my shit. I'm gonna leave a like. Now I can turn on my radio. And I'm a minute late. I was brawling and fighting with the cops, guys. So I'm a couple minutes late. I just got in a fight with the cop, saving a cop's life. Okay, because they save ours, guys. Pass it on. Save the cops. I mean, it was so dark. I couldn't even see. I could barely tell them apart, except one of them wasn't a cop. So you can tell by the pants. Grab the fucked up pants because cops don't wear fucked up pants. He was getting on top. He was just getting it. I swear. I could have lost him. Just because you pile on somebody doesn't mean it's enough. He was saving his energy for that final push to stand up. You know, the problem with this guy, he was talking and using all his oxygen to say shit. Who the fuck's gonna... If the guy's talking and shit, you know he's got nothing left. He ain't got nothing left. Okay? Pile on. Play the video again, Ted. Think about leaving a sub. 48-second video. This is the pre-fight. I'm walking down the street, going to the liquor store, and I see a cop car in the intersection. Vertical. Let's say our prayers. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of the womb. Jesus, Holy Mother Mary, pray for us. Didn't even scratch. I could have scuffed my boot. I didn't. I haven't eyeballed my boots yet. They're talking about Deshaun Watson on the radio. Why? Nobody's excited for me. I got a cool story to tell. It's the lamest story of all time. I know. What else did I do today? I went out and got a new full wood tip. I deserve this right now. Cheers. Pens aren't charged well, but I know it is. I guarantee. Here comes a big milky hit. I'm officially a 50-year-old hero. I used to be a hero in the army. Now I'm the civilian, the model of society. I jumped into a fight to save a cop. Wow. And I filmed part of it in horizontal slow motion. That's how you should film shit. When you're in a crisis, use a slow motion so you can take extra frames. And then the media can barely load your shit. Load the shit, motherfucker. What's a bumble? What's that, dude? Learn a new word. Jamaican. I don't have toilet paper. No, there's no. I don't buy that. I'm not buying what you're talking about. I'm not buying. Ask my neighbor. When you come over, you can ask my neighbor for a couple sheets. Oh no. No. I have my favorite toy dinosaur. It's ultra rare, pterodactyl. This is like a 1982 limited edition. Extremely limited. Okay, and I have a Triceratops. back in the 1980, the dinosaur toy. Yeah. But the Triceratops is like the first one they made. All my Tyrannosaurus, T-Rex toys are not good. Dude, I just got I wrestled to save a cop who was in a one-on-one fight. Okay, I get to private this episode. So only you get to find out that I wrestled with a cop because he was dangerously close to being overpowered. The perp was reaching for his belt. You can clearly see in the frame. You can see the perp is reaching for his belt. Right. The worst video I ever shot. But I turned my phone sideways and used slow motion. I realized, whoa, this is important. I'm walking down the street. A cop is grappling. The guy's reaching for his belt, bro. I'm like, whoa! I had to stop recording. If he has body cam, you'll hear me walk up saying, "Sir, you need help. I'm going to help." That's the only thing I even said. Never spoke again. And the crowd was pretty quiet. There was nobody screaming, "Oh my God, no, my baby," nothing like that. It was a lot of, at least 40 people there. It was about to be a spectacle. This guy was reaching for the belt, bro. I got good vision in the dark, okay? I got blue eyes. I can see in the dark. You think it looks dark? Yeah, it's fucking hella dark. Look how goddamn dark it is outside. You can't see shit. Are they on? See him in the rest hold, and all I could see is that I knew that somebody's leg would be sticking out. By the time I could tell by the posture that a leg would be, his leg would be, he's not, you know, they were in a rest hold because they're getting up off the ground, which I missed that moment. So you know when they're on the ground, they're standing up. Crazy moments, man. This is my streets. Glad I could help. I can go back about topping my beer off. Apparently, Las Vegas was just awarded Super Bowl 69. Good job, good job. That's what the news said.
Recruiters at Express have a local network of talent ready to go to work. Keep people at the center of your hiring process with your local Express team. Don't let turnover.
Express Bros!
Focus on growing your business while Express finds the talent you need to succeed. From the warehouse to the front
I think my
office,
subs went up.
Express
No,
has
no,
all
wait.
jobs. You hear that, Sonny Sean? All jobs. Whether you need contract workers or new full-time staff members. I see Kathy and Madison giving the thumbs up. Fast track hiring with Express. Even Jonathan in Delaware says absolutely. Visit expresspros.com. Express employment professionals building the workforce, supporting your success. We got your NBA. Some NBA here. What Cooper flags joy. Some NBA there. Go grab a rim protector. If they win the East, don't be LeBron James.
99 views.
It's the NBA, and we got it on lockdown. Don't say that around the baseball people. The March tournament brings volatility, upsets, and momentum shifts. With Webull predictions, you can trade strategic positions on college basketball outcomes, react to matchups, and assess probabilities as the tournament unfolds. Whether you're ready this month or you're on the way to the top of your leaderboard, bring your strategy to your trades in real time. Get started by downloading the Webull app today or visiting Webull.com. Event contract trading is speculative and may not be suitable for all investors. Customers should carefully consider the associated risk before investing. Visit Webull.com/disclosures. It's about time delivery worked on your schedule. Same day.
Boots are off. Socks are not.
However you plan it, the Home Depot delivers the whole
You know, I always leave that tip of my belt hanging, but it should be a belt buckle hanging. I'm going to the land of the big belt buckle soon. 99 views is what it says. Cheers.
Hours later, that's the Seacliner by FlexSteel. This isn't just a recliner, it's a sleep chair built for real comfort. The Seacliner
Yesterday's
smoothly
pack.
reclines into a zero
Hit
gravity
the
position.
new wood tip vape, drink the beer.
Watching the late game, taking a quick nap, or sleeping through the night.
Lakers won.
FlexSteel combines the comfort of a premium recliner with ergonomic
The Cincinnati Reds are in first place.
rest. Not
Dodgers in first place.
your head and shoulders to your legs and lower back. The Seacliner is built to help your body relax the right way. It's perfect for movie nights, overnight guests, or anyone who wants the flexibility of a chair that truly does more. And because it's FlexSteel, you get durable craftsmanship, smooth motion,
How many
and lasting
40
quality you can
lost
never
seasons have the Warriors had?
relax in.
That's my question of the day. Right now they got 39 losses. One more losses, they hit 40. If you lose 40 games, you fucking suck. Okay.
The following is an attorney advertisement. If you get sidelined by a workplace injury, the workers' compensation attorneys advise
How many games do the Warriors have left? I'll miss it when the radio doesn't have. They'll be playing other things on my radio. Sweet radio. Radio. Cuba Gooding Jr. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Laker games left. I mean, Warrior games left. Lakers, Warriors, what's the difference? Lakers going playoffs, they have way more than 7 games. I'm going to put more shit in my hair. The Kurt Hennig. Jerk Hennig. Yeah. Start a World War II documentary, Ted. YouTube says watch World War II. Where did they post it today? The font color editions. Everybody's remastering those black and white videos. Soviet factories moved to the Urals. What? They're moving this stuff inside the factory, not the factory itself. Okay. In America, a factory is an empty building with nothing in it. okay? We don't make shit. We import everything. We're as pathetic as old England. What am I doing? Waiting for my mods. Mods never come anymore. Just want to. Do I want them to play 18 games? I want to pick how they choose the 18th game. That's all. I want to pick who they play. I don't care how many times they goddamn play. Yeah. I think what's best for America is if Kansas City plays Philadelphia more often, because that's like the rarest matchup in America. Kansas City versus Philadelphia is probably the rarest game you will. If you know somebody who's ever been, they've only played like probably 10 times. I'm gonna double check. "13 games." So up to recently, they added 2 Super Bowls, so it should be 11. And I said 10. You can still round down from 13, so I'm right. How many times? Let's see this shit. Let's see this shit. 1972, the first 2 times in a row in Kansas City, the first 2 times they ever played. Once, then in Philadelphia. 4 of the first 5 games are in Kansas City. So it took a long ass time. From 72 to 92, they didn't even play for 20 years. They waited 20 years between games. How is that possible? Then they waited 20 years, they waited 6 years, waited 3, waited 4, waited 4, waited 4, waited 4, waited 4, scheduled an extra one in 2, played in the super double, the 4-year rotation. 17, 21, 25. 29 is the next game. 2029 is the next Chiefs-Eagles game. That's why I tell you, shit's red. It's amazing they even got this. They traded Super Bowl win. I think it's really good. Eagles NFC champs at least. We're about to three-peat, so they just missed out on the three-peat, right? Yes. 4 years ago, the Eagles. I think Washington looks good next year. I want to watch them. I think I might be in New York sooner than I wish, but hey. I just survived grappling with a guy trying to escape a cop. Surreal. Is it surreal, or is it, my heart rate didn't even go up. I didn't break a sweat or nothing. I literally walked over to him. He had some strength too. He was still kicking, but it was so dark he couldn't see any better than me. And I have blue eye night vision, so blue eyes. Oh, y'all know blue eyes. I don't take aspirin. Oh. I forgot. Oxygen maxing. What's next? Enema maxing. My little matrix, two matrix. Fresh paper towel. Get your paper towel, okay? No toilet paper here. Only paper towels. You think it's nothing, bro? I can afford towels. Great value. This is what I do. Two. Take the moisture off, right? Unwrap them. Bring out the pepper. Don't spill your pepper. Okay. Go easy on the salt. I don't even really need that much. Just enough. Let's use cut the salt. Throw some salt over my shoulder. Say your prayers. Bless thee, Father, for these matrix. May they be born inside me. Here comes the rumors. I saved the cop's life. I'm walking up the street, and the cop was already grappling way before I pressed record on the phone. And I'm walking in the middle of the street because mentally ill people sleep on the sidewalk, and I know that the action is in the street. And me, I'm Mr. Action. I'm shocked. Oop. Oop. No more Elmo time. Elmo is canceled. And Super Grover. Let's watch Super Grover. I'm gonna get copyright. I have my laptop muted. Posted 2 years ago for the movie Super Grover 2. Didn't really have a theme song on Sesame Street. Super Grover leaves chemtrails. What? I'm a dinosaur denier. Yeah. Because they never find dinosaurs in Israel, right? Shouldn't we be thanking the Romans? I think about Rome every day. Come on, don't you think about Rome every day? Think about Rome every day. No, the search still the brutal life of a Roman centurion. All about the Roman bath. The fall of Jerusalem. Just a Roman fan, yeah. Oh, so you want to beat those guys? Like new countless victories. How Rome shaped every border you see. Damn straight right. That's damn right. Rome set the borders. Rome soldiers march in complete silence. Every Roman Empire had assassins. Betrayal blades and bad luck, the rope you need. The Roman Empire's deadliest job. Invictus. Fallen figures. Julius Caesar's last day, the betrayal that changed history forever. What do you know about a stab in the back? You ever heard that one? A bowl of soup? You ever heard that one? The diving board? You ever heard that one? I have. It's all science fiction. None of it's factual. Crazy Roman battle tactics explained. Rome came for the bird. I don't even want to go to Italy. Man, well, who wants to go there? You know, if you're a European, I mean, Italy is like a dead end. Everybody rides on boats and shit. See, Americans we don't get on your fucking boat, okay? No boat, okay? Don't touch our boats. And don't you think about touching our boats. Because your boat sucks balls. I just want to go watch the conclusion of the global war on terror. What's it like sitting out the global war on terror? I don't know. That's my favorite fucking content online. It'll be a PlayStation game next. You'll be playing it to counter terrorist. Attack it. Whoa. This. Who doesn't like Earthbound? I watch it every day on YouTube. That guy's just at the end of the game pretending to play. Because as soon as you finish the game, your channel's dead. If you play Zelda, if you beat the game, your channel dies. If you play Mario when you beat the game, they keep playing, man. What's up with these people? These damn Mega Man, how many times they gotta beat old Wily? I beat him, I stopped playing. That's the difference. You only beat him once. Go beat somebody else. Beating on all these kids. That's how we get my jollies. More subs. More show. More 2026. I grew up watching Metal Gear. Metal Gear in 1988 was my first. A kid up the street had Metal Gear. I just watched him play it. During the NES era, I had to watch other people do most of the things. You sit in the living room, you go to their house after school, and you play with them. Usually you just end up watching them play whatever new game they got. My best friends always had all the games. They didn't get me a Nintendo till it was about 675 days after launch. Over a solid 2 years, that shit was. I got my Nintendo like December 88. 7. Double check. Well, December 87, Wizards and Warriors came out. That's when Wizards and Warriors, my first game. I know you guys still enjoy playing trash games. Because before Wizards and Warriors came out, at least 2 years after Mario was old ass shit, bro. That's some cancer ass, infective spyware. I fucking hate playing Mario. Mario is a trash game. What was the last good Mario versus Donkey Kong on Game Boy Advance? And then my wife played it. I had to beat the levels that she couldn't. So yeah, I had the best Mario game in 2002. And it just happened. My brother bought Donkey Kong 2 on Game Boy back in like '96. So I played that shit too. I played the whole series. I could look at Mario versus Donkey Kong like I would never pay my own money, but I had access and I played that shit. And I beat 1,000 different games before the year 2000, and everybody's still sitting around wishing they were still there. I'm done playing those trash offline games. What game is good? I mean, good games that are actually held up. Dungeon Magic. Doing the Chris Farley. We're in a production meeting. Every day is casting, you know, like there's that. Do you want this guy on set? Will he shut up? Keeps going into Elmo time every time the subs go up. No more Elmo time. I promise. Let me look. Should I double check Wikipedia? Go to the front page of Wikipedia real quick. On this day in history, first Catholic Mass in the Philippines. Nice. Complain about that. Catholic is the sweetest English. Do it grip. Let me say this.
we want to do here. Keep the show going. Ben Maller Show, and a best of version, which is 2.2 seconds long, posted right after the end of the show. It's everywhere. Psych up bite, where we play random generic sound bites. You know, in the sports and entertainment cliches, spoken by so-called experts. You try to tell us who's doing the talking. Let's get to say, by the way, crew, make sure I get a copy when Cowherd has to read my name leading the Fox Sports Radio bracket show. I need a copy of Cowherd reading the copy. Sure, his copy is worded a little differently.
Franco Harris never wanted to play for the Steelers. I can't believe I wrestled with the police. And they didn't even ask me my name. I will confirm and not deny that my name was never spoken on set. I realized that the cop's body cams probably only heard me say, "Sir, need and help." Maybe with it, I could have slurred the intro and the outro with a "I'ma," and he never fear, underdog is here. But I can't believe I saved the cop's life. Tech Angel. Wah, wah, wah. This guy ends all his moves. He ran. He fled from combat. So he's J Bongo Metroid Prime 3 Part 15.
What you gotta do is you gotta connect all the games, but in very subtle ways that people will almost miss. You know, they gotta pay attention during the games to see all the Easter eggs that are there are connected. And then you don't say anything about it for like a long time after they're all really popular. And then bam, you hit them with a sequel that connects all the games. Best way to do it.
Thank you, real menace. Somebody showed up. A real menace.
Yeah, the best way to do it according to me, who's never written a book or made a video game.
I'm watching a guy play Metroid Prime 3. My radio's on the half sound. No earplugs. Lit cigarette. Empty cup. Nothing. That was the final taste. The final taste of my drink. My 25-ounce Hurricane. Which for old time's sake, show you how to do it.
My high frequency rounds. Truth be told, I'm still trying to figure out if there's different games.
Now it's
one
empty.
single game with different extra context used as
Did the wood tip speed run?
Interesting. Well, I would say, in my own humble opinion, that if the ideas for your games are the game differs greatly between your ideas, then I would make it 3 different games. Again, that's just
I just had a wrestling match with the police. And some other guy was trying to get the cop's gun. It could have been bad. So I was walking in San Francisco.
for details. Push your eyes at S1.
3 a.m.
Victory over Detroit, 114-110. Lakers with Washington, 120-101. Triple-double for LeBron James. Minnesota won easily at Dallas. Anthony Edwards returned from knee inflammation to get 17 points off the bench. And the Spurs won their 9th in a row, beating Chicago. In women's NCAA regional finals, easy wins for Texas and South Carolina. NC State's new men's coach is Justin Gainey, Tennessee assistant. The late NHL game to Toronto in overtime at Anaheim 5-4. Las Vegas will host the Super Bowl in 2029. To baseball, Tampa Bay won at Milwaukee 3-2 with a run in the ninth. White Sox over Miami 9-4. Miguel Vargas 6 RBIs, including a grand slam. Seattle beat the Yankees 2-1. Cal Raleigh game-winning single.
Yankees lost. Two pros and a cup of Joe starting at 3 a.m. I'll keep it on background. My neighborhood today was a strange day. Let me load up some more media I took today. So go into I'm gonna load up a screenshot, not a screenshot, an actual picture. This would be a nice, when I take my break, before I end the show, you look at this. My neighbor is throwing all his paper out the window. This is my neighbor's window. Okay. See, that's my window. See, my window. Is on this side is my window. Actually, that's Microsoft's headquarters behind us, or what they call the San Francisco headquarters. Anyways, yeah, my neighbor on this side of the picture in this window, I live on this window. My neighbor is throwing all his trash out. What the fuck moments, right? I can't do it. You know what? He got trash landing on every windowsill. All my neighbors will. It's Sunday. He was. I don't want to have the cops overreact coming into a. Let's say Monday. A lot of people will be in my hallway, and they're not looking for me. It could be the police, but it's just trash. That shit, that it flew out. I could flick a piece off my windowsill, and it would go up. It would go up, and then it could just float out there. And a lot of his trash came straight into my. And there's nothing on my windowsill at this hour because he stopped. Scary moment, because he's the guy that gave me this lighter. He's the guy that gave me my fan. Doesn't improve my audio quality. I know. This is not a therapeutic place to produce audio content. It's a classic. The view from my apartment is trash. I hope nothing catches on fire. Hey Grok, I'm gonna upload it to Twitter and ask it to organize all this. It'll get a lot of views if I tag San Francisco tonight. I couldn't show mercy on the perp reaching for the cop's belt, okay? This perp was reaching for the cop's belt. Let me re-emphasize, okay? You know what? It was time to stop filming. And they came towards me. And somebody was getting back up on their feet. I believe I grabbed the perpetrator. The perp's foot he was getting back up. We kept him on the ground. A lot of belt grabbing. Scary, scary, guys. Expect the mayor. Maybe I'll go see the mayor tomorrow. I should just wake up and go to City Hall. Yeah. For the views. For everybody's safety, I'll keep my phone in my pocket. That's how you should do it. But okay, I want to wrap my episode. I'll check the statistics.
So the official lockout would take place on May 31st. So you're talking about May 1st. is when they start training. They start training. So that now, knowing that a lockout is looming May 1st, and you start training, and then the deal ends on May 31st, and where are the replacement referees training? Are they training together with the regular refs? Or y'all walking in the room and it's like, hey, you're a replacement, I'm a regular guy. Like, are y'all all in the same locker room together? What are those conversations looking like? You know, what does the training consist of? I mean, where do you find these guys? And yeah, I don't know. I don't know where.
That guy was strong, man. I tell you.
I don't think that it's possible that you can take from the power four referees. You can't take them from
I arrested that cop.
assume that you gotta go to a lower level.
I'm glad I helped that cop, man. Like, it was so dark. It's so dark, bro. You can't see anything, man. What am I supposed to look at? I see a suit. It looks like you see these. I know it's a cop car. I mean, shit. What would you do? What would you do? I'm still trying to watch it. Never relax, bruh. Am I that? This guy's about to beat the cop, bro, and I had to jump on top. It's just look how dark it is. You can't see shit. I couldn't see shit. All I can see is there's a cop car, and because I like to walk up the middle of the street, it was in my fucking way. I got his legs I had his legs around like this, and then like 10 cars pulled up, and I put my thumbs up. So I had the two shoes sticking out in front of my face. Babe, I don't know who had their body cams, but like, I swear, at least 20, the whole San Francisco police force showed up. This guy, no taser. There was no tasers. Nobody yelled at taser. There was no. He just belt reaching. He was reaching for the belt. You can see right in the picture, in the video, when they're in the rest hold, he's on the ground. They stand up. The last second of the video is like you hear the horn honk because there was no police sirens. I could damn tell you no sirens, but that intersection was packed within a minute. I saw cops that on TV. There was some dude sprinting at me, ready to go for the torso because I had the legs sticking out in front of him. The cops running at me, and we passed the perpetrator off. And at the last minute, the perpetrator tried to give a big yank to stand up, and then he was gassed because they started an rest hold, and the perpetrator was the whole time. You got to save your oxygen, okay? So don't be talking in a fight, okay? If you catch yourself when you're still talking, and the oxygen's not going straight to your legs. He thought he had one last kick in him, and then I let go, and then my phone fell out my pocket. I went into the liquor store, came out the liquor store, casually approached. My phone hadn't been touched since I actually saw the cop pick up my phone. He asked me the passcode. I said, "There's no passcode." Some other cop yelled, and I got my phone, and the recording had already ended by the time I put it in my pocket. So as I went to help, and we got the perp without a taser or anything higher, I stopped recording, and I'm just telling you about it. And big win for the home team. But now I officially I'm not going back. You will not see me buying a beer. I will be 86ing myself from the neighborhood. So we're good. Good day. I want to move to New York anyways. I'm not trying to stay in San Francisco. Never said I would. I have options here. I think I could talk to Joy. I never tell you about Joy because probably talk to Joy tomorrow. I need a menu for the lunch menu for April. And the last tankers of gas are gonna hang there may be no more tankers. It takes at least 30 days to get the tanker out. So Japan will get their last tanker of gas tomorrow. And they might have to wait 30 days for the next tanker to even be sent their direction, because Cuba is getting tankers. We're happy that Cuba has at least one tanker of gas. Okay, like it's good to be an American. Even the Cubans, we have to welcome all Americans. We love Americans, especially my Southern Americans. Fuck New Yorkers. Fuck. The Yankees lost tonight. Remember that? Remember the Yankees lost? Don't forget. Okay. I'll be in New York. I'm not a Yankee fan. Am I a Yankee fan? I'm the Yankee. Why would I be a fan of those other Yankees? The reality is I take creatine just to masturbate, right? And you've never seen me buy creatine. And I'm gonna wrap this episode and go about watching my lame ass shows I like.